going to try to speak French a little bit, but I'm not very good. So, bonjour, bonjour. One of these days I'm going to do an entire episode in French. Maybe. Right now I decided to film on location because I'm on my porch and it's really nice and peaceful, except I don't know if that water is really loud, so let me go turn it off. Hold on a sec. Okay. That's better. And I got my chicken pillow. I got chicken pillows on my porch. And I got chicken pillows. Chicken pillows on my porch. Anywho, I'm a little silly tonight because I'm losing my mind, but wanted to give an update on the job situation, which is basically still no situation. But I don't want to give it away yet, so no, I didn't say that. Never mind. Just kidding. So the suspense. I'm going to build up suspense so we don't know what's going to happen with the job situation. Did I get one of the jobs? Find out. Drum roll. I think there's a cat. Who is that? There's a cat. It's Tortellini. If we're lucky, she'll come join us on camera, but she's pretty shy, so. Tortellini! Yeah, she talks a lot. Okay, so the job situation. The first job. Okay, the insurance verification specialist on site in Atascadero. That was a big fat no. Number 2, billing coordinator, hybrid position. That is a big fat, I don't know yet, I haven't heard. Number 3 was the member coordinator, remote position. That was a big fat no. So I'm getting a little, feeling like shit, but trying to stay positive and just think, oh, something's, meant to happen. I'm just waiting for the right thing to come along, but I feel like I'm really open to whatever. I'm being like flexible, and I feel like a leaf on a breeze, and just wherever it takes me, I'm open to whatever. Just something want me. No, nothing wants me. No one wants me. I just feel like such a loser. But trying to just go where it takes me, and take me somewhere, please, because I hate being stagnant. And I don't really have any other prospects on the horizon. So if I hear back a no from this hybrid one, which is the only one I have that I still haven't heard back from, which is my number one choice, actually, if I'm honest. So I'm really hopeful. But the way things have been going, I'm not holding my breath. There are other prospects. Maybe I need to set the bar higher. Maybe I'm selling myself too short, and I need to, really, really set the bar high for myself. So I was thinking, this position's open now. They're looking for someone. Maybe. I know I could do a better job than Elon. And my last name has one syllable and a U and a K. So they don't have to change a lot of the lettering on the sign. They could just put CEO, erase some of the letters, and fill in mine. And the E is already there. I cannot believe it is taking me this long to find a job. And my plans for this year were that I would... Hi, Tortellini! I know I'm whining, sorry. My plans for this year were that I was going to spend a month or something in Paris working. And then Hawaii. I wanted to go in the summer to Hawaii and work from there. So far, nothing is happening. I'm doing nothing. Nothing. I was maybe going to go to Strasbourg. I had all these plans of all the different places I was going to go while I was working, since I could work remotely, travel while I worked. But my stupid company. Whatever. I need to find a job that will let me do that. But even, I just need a job, period. But ideally, it would be great if I could find a remote job that would let me travel and work remotely. So if you know anything, if you know of any jobs out there that want somebody who's overqualified for everything but unskilled for anything, leave it in the comments. Hit me up, because I need a job. And I'm not too proud. I applied for a job as a delivery driver, delivering auto parts. They don't want me. I think I applied for a pizza place position. They didn't want me. No place like that wants somebody with a college degree. And my college degree is in art, so that doesn't help with anything. Unless there's an art job out there for... Hi, Tortellini. Meow. Hi, sweetie. Or a cat. I can do cat translation, like if there's somebody that needs a translator for their cat. She's telling me she's hungry. What else can I do? My skills are creative. That doesn't sell. Nobody wants that. Artistic. That doesn't sell. Nobody wants that. Loves animals. Oh, there was a job at a pet resort. It was a kennel, like a boarding place for taking your animals when you're on vacation. Oh, I need to fill up the screen better. Somebody told me I needed to be more in the frame, so, but I don't like, this isn't very comfortable. Anyway, so I applied for that job thinking I'll be perfect. I'm a pet sitter, you know, I've got all this experience with pet sitting. I've got all these references. I've got like 50 references from my pet sitting clients and years and years and years and years of pet care experience. And I've done injections, and I know, and I've dealt with noisy, annoying cats like this one. I've dealt with a lot of animals, different kinds of animals, pigs, goats, chickens, possums. But they didn't want me either. They didn't even call me for an interview. I heard nothing. I was like, what can I do? What else can I do? I don't know. What? I know. She's telling me to stop whining, and I really am sorry that I'm whining, but I just don't know what to do, and I need help. I need advice. I need somebody other than a cat giving me advice. I need... Shut up! Seriously! If you want to talk, come over here. Yeah, you just can't interject from off there. Interject from out of the frame. Oh, speaking of frame, fill it up better. Oh, and my glasses are reflecting stuff, so sorry about that. Oh, maybe they're not reflecting anymore because the light just dimmed. But then am I not lit up? Maybe I'm not lit up? Oh, I don't know how that works. Sorry. I'm getting the hang of this still, so bear with me. Anyway, so pretty much the only thing I have going for me right now is going to the gym, because that's the only thing I have any control over. And I have lost weight. I've lost like 30 pounds since last summer. So that's like the one good thing I have going on right now. The only thing I have any control over. And trying to do artwork. Trying to sell artwork, but nobody wants it. My mom bought some cards. My mom's the only one who buys my stuff. Actually, I forgot I was going to tell you about this thing. Okay, so I watched a webinar this morning about moving to Paris, or actually moving to France in general, and like how to make the like legality of moving and getting visas and residency and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't know that you have to get a driver's license like within a year of getting your visa. I don't know I guess if you don't do that, they just don't let you get one at all. So that's kind of weird because I drive a lot. I was kind of thinking I would drive if I lived there. But I mean, if I lived in Paris, I wouldn't really need to drive, I suppose. But if you get there and you don't get one within a year of residence and then you spend 20 more years there, you can just never get another driver's license or what? I don't understand how that works. But anyway, that's one weird thing that I learned today. And I should have brought my notes. I was not prepared for this. I was just too jazzed about being here on my porch in the evening light with my lights on. I've got these cool porch lights that are solar powered, and I've got little fairy lights around my pond and stuff. It's just nice being out here before it gets really god awful hot. And you say, why does she want to move to France? Look at this gorgeous place where I live. Why does she want to move to France? I'll tell you why. Because we will come out here. She knows. We will come out here in a month from now and it will be 100 degrees and it will be horrible. And it will be like that for months. It's like half the year it's 100 degrees here. It's horrible. And I get really, really, really sick of it. So anyway, I'm hungry too. Sorry, I hope you can't hear my stomach growling. I just came from the gym and I wanted to do this while it was still amped. So, oh, my point. Okay, so I watched this webinar about moving to France and all the things you have to do. And then my mom was here. My mom spent the night last night. And she was kind of like, she wanted to come over here and she was like, is it okay if I come on? That's not my mom's voice, by the way, but that's the voice I do for her. It's like, would you like, can I come over on Tuesday or Wednesday to come stay with you? And so I was like, shh, stop it. Blue. Bluey, what are you even looking at? Breaking up cat fights. That's my other skill. Anybody need like a bouncer for a cat club? I would be so good at that. I'm like immune to cat scratches at this point. My skin just... Anyway, so my mom was like, can I come over on Tuesday and Wednesday and spend the night? And I was like, okay. I just have to warn you. Here's Blue. Blue's going to make an appearance. Hi, Bluey. This is... Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing to the thing. It hurt me more than it hurt you. This is Blue. Hello, Mr. Blue. Look, you're on this camera. Hi. He's so pretty. Mr. Blue. Whoa, whoa. Anyway, that's my friend's cat. She had to move, so I took him in. His name's Blue. I don't know why. Anyway, oh, so back to my mom impression. So can I come over Tuesday or Wednesday? And so I was like, sure. I just have to warn you because I have a webinar that I'm going to watch on Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock. So she's like, oh, what's the webinar about? And so I was like, great. She's going to be like, oh, here's one of Emily's crazy ideas again. Here she goes with her crazy little weird dreaming, unrealistic ideas. She always thinks I have. So I was like, oh, it's about moving to France. And she was like, oh, okay. And I was like, she didn't give me a hard time about that. There's no like wisecracks or anything though. So she was here while that was going on and kind of overheard the thing. It was called 100 Days of Trump. Is it time to move to France? And I was like, yeah. And my mom hates Trump too. So where my mom lives in San Luis Obispo in a neighborhood. And she loves it. She's really close to all of her neighbors and she like knows a million people there. And they just rezoned her neighborhood for fire. And now she's probably not going to be able to get fire insurance anymore. And if she does, it'll be ridiculously expensive. Like where I live is a really bad fire zone. And my fire insurance is $8,000 a year just for the fire insurance, not for the homeowner's insurance. Nothing else, not for taxes. That's just the fire insurance. So that's pretty much the problem in California right now with any place that's affordable to live is in a huge fire danger zone. And even my mom's house, which is worth a lot more than mine, is now in a really high fire danger zone. So she's thinking about maybe we could both sell our houses and find a place together where there's two houses on the same property. My mom's 83 now. She probably doesn't want me announcing that, but nobody watches this anyway. So like 10 people are going to watch this and know that my mom's 83 and they probably already know her anyway. So I kind of have to be around to take care of her in her golden years. And I don't know that I'd want to live on the same property with my mom, because she'd be like, every 5 minutes, can you come help me with this? Can you come help me with Emily? Come over and help me move this couch. But if I keep trying to convince her, I was like, she wants to find a place like this in Morro Bay or Los Osos or something, because there's no fire danger there, or like really low fire danger there. And I'm like, you want to find a property on the coast by the beach in California with 2 houses on it where we could both live. Hi. And that's going to be like $6 million. Not possible. So I was like, what is possible is they have a lot of properties like that in France and Spain. I almost said Ferris. I'm turning Paris, France into Ferris. Maybe that's my new thing. I'm going to go Ferris. I'm going to move to Ferris. Save Ferris. I'm babbling. Anyway. So, what was my point? Cats are distracting me. Easily distracted by cats. Yeah. I look at a lot of property that's for sale in France, and a lot of the places have the little like guest houses that you can rent out. They have a lot of Airbnb rentals already in the property, because a lot of the properties, like if you're in a rural area, they have like a manor house or something, and carriage house or whatever converted into a guest house rental or whatever. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty common there in France and Spain. And Spain, I think, is easier to, they have the golden visa, so you can stop interrupting. So you can buy a place. You can buy a property in Spain for 500,000 euros and get residency with that, or a visa or something, and then after like 10 years you get citizenship. So I'm just trying to convince my mom to go with that, because she's like, I'm not leaving the country. But we'll see. It's just like one thing after another with this stupid Trump thing. My roses are about to bloom. That's something to look forward to. Yeah, I'm trying to do these like appreciation things where I just am grateful for the things I have, grateful for all the little things. I'm able to afford food. I have a house. I have a garden. I love my garden. I love my cats. I love my mom, even though she's annoying. I like my gym, but I'm just getting really discouraged, and I don't like not knowing what's gonna happen. I don't like feeling like shit either. I just feel like rejected by everything. Everything's rejecting me. Rejected by life. I should put it on stamp on my forehead. Reject. Defective. I guess I could share one of the properties I found. I'll maybe insert a picture right here. Oh, look, I have a Band-Aid. It's cute. I'll just insert a picture right here of this cool property that I found in France. I don't remember which region it's in. It's someplace that has like 4 rental units or something, and a main house. So that's even got income potential. So like if mom and I moved there, I wouldn't even have to work. I could just rent those out, and like that could be my job or something. I could have a cat sanctuary. Somebody figure out a way for me to live. Somebody help me find a job, a way to make a living. I'm not picky. I'll do manual labor. I've done it before, but nobody will hire me. They think like I'm not going to stick with it because I have a degree or because I have medical training or whatever. Is there anybody in France who needs like a dog walker? I'll do it. I just need a visa. And I could get a cat. I could get a visa. And then I think you can renew it after a year, and then after like 5 years or something. But I don't know if I want to be there that long. I just want to live there for a while and see if I like it. And maybe, you know, like be bi-continental. Keep my house here and live there during the hot months when I don't want to be here. And I thought about going to Scotland one of the summers, because I was thinking, like, where can I go during the summer to get away from the heat? And I was like, where's the coldest place to be during summer? And I think northern Scotland is pretty cold. So I was going to do that too with this thing that when I was working remotely. That was my plan, to get away from the summer heat and go to northern Scotland. Like those islands up there or something. Like a remote Scottish island, and live in a lighthouse or something. So if anybody has any suggestions, advice, words of encouragement, drop a comment. I'm trying to think of anything else I can talk about. What else can I talk about that's interesting? Nothing. France. Plants. I've got catnip growing. Roses. La Vie en Rose. So I wrote an email to the last job, the second job technically, the hybrid job, the one that's my first choice. That was the second one that I interviewed for that I hadn't heard back from, so I emailed them and a follow-up email. So hopefully I hear back tomorrow one way or the other. Hopefully it's a yes. That would be awesome. Either way. So I just keep applying for jobs, and I'm going to keep tweaking my resume and changing my resume and figuring out why I can't get a freaking job. Why won't they hire me? Why will nobody hire me? What's wrong with me? Meow. 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 She always has to have the last word. I was going to say something to close it, and I forgot what it was. Meow. Meow. What are you even talking about? Meow. I don't know what they're talking about. Crazy. Maybe they're just copying me. Maybe they're making fun of me talking to nobody. Wow. Oh, look, I'm a human. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe that should be my sign off. Meow. Emily in Paris, not yet. And meow. Meow from the cats. Meow. Meow. Don't argue with me. See, told her. Meow. This is going to be the entire video now. Arguing with cats. Anyway, so that's what my life is reduced to now. Arguing with cats. Meow. Au revoir. Au revoir until next time, and hopefully I'll have some good news. Because it's May tomorrow. May I have a job, please? Ba 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 ba. Meow. Meow. I don't even know if you can hear them. You just hear me meowing at nothing. Meow. 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 Next video will be only cat language. Just speaking cat. Meow. Oh my gosh, that's a different one. They got a party going on out here. Oh, hey, it's Lucky. Hey, Lucky. Hi, you want to come be seen? Come here, Lucky. Mr. Lucky. Meow. Meow. He just showed up a few days ago. Meow. He's very talkative. He's a big black cat. He looks like a panther. And he's got like a little like chunk out of his ear. Like he got in a fight. But he's pretty friendly, so I don't know where he came from. All these cats just show up on my property. It's like the cat property. I don't know. Oh, who was that? That's Tortilla. Or Tortellini, sorry. Okay, so I remembered how he was going to sign off. So, as always, Paris, je t'aime. Au revoir.